Hi, I'm Coralie. Welcome to my channel. Mm, Today, I'm learning heaps from myself. So I would really recommend videoing yourself and watching it back because I'm really loving doing that. So two things that came up from other videos that after watching the back, go, oh wow. And one of them was look and release, which just came up while I was doing the tapping thing, to look and release. And the other one was one that about be in love. And what I have this system of what I do is when I feel like making a video, I'll just do this and then leave it. And then when I get the email from Zoom, I just look at the one at the bottom. So there might be three videos there, and I'll just look at not the latest one, the first one that I haven't looked at before. And then, so it's probably a couple of days old. And then I look at it and I completely don't, know what I talked about. And then sometimes I go, oh yeah, that's interesting. I'll keep that to myself. And sometimes I'm like, oh wow, yes, it's me, and I'm saying really awesome stuff that I'd love to hear from anyone, whether it's me saying it to me, which I do love, but if I was hearing that from someone else, I would still love it. Yeah. So that's very exciting for me. And yes, I was just watching the Be in Love one and I was like, I so love that. Be in love. And it has been more in my consciousness since I heard it. Like, yeah, like I said in that video. Um, I'll even see if I can be all fancy and link that video to this video. Anyway, um, but the other thing that's really been on my mind was when I said look and release, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's great. And then I got this sort of a picture of fishing, and like there's the fish that you're after. You want a nice, big, whatever sort of fish, depending on where you are. And you might get some that are too small and you throw them back. You might get a bit of seaweed and you throw it back. And you might, get an old gumboot and or you might actually be responsible and take that and put it in the rubbish. But yeah, so it was a sort of look and release, which I suppose you're only really doing with the undersized fish. Mm, just letting them go. And yeah, so letting stuff go, which is not that easy to do, but then even you might find that if you've got a fish that's only a little bit undersized, like, oh, can I'll just hold on to it. I've been here for hours. You might. But I'm not, I've probably been fishing like 5 times in my life. I'm not a fishing person, really. Mm. But I do like the metaphor there and the look and release. So you're not um, denying, and you're not even like letting it go, as in like you're never going to think about it again, but you're just not going to spend the whole day on that one miserable little thought that you had. Or are you? Or am I? I know I'm capable of doing that. I definitely am. Hmm. So here I am learning to be with that idea. of looking and releasing, of seeing the thing, doing the little calculations of whether that's something that a road I want to go down, spend the day down, or just let it go and it'll probably come back, or it won't. If it didn't, that'd be cool. If there was just, a niggly little thing. It might even happen all the time and I don't even notice. It could be quite good, couldn't it? If we have like a mechanism in us, actually, I don't know if that's something we could work on, but even if it's something that we already have and we just don't acknowledge, if we, you know, a niggly thing comes and we let it go. Actually, I do that because I know it's easy to do, like when someone else comes up with something that they think is a big deal and you should worry about it and stuff, but you don't because you don't think it's a big deal. You can let that go quite easily. Mm. Not everything's easy to let go, though, especially if it's stuff you've got feelings around, which of course it is, because you wouldn't even bother with it at all. Mm. Oh, I suppose it's a form of detachment, not getting caught up in your ideas. And if they're your ideas, that's just shit you made up anyway. Yeah. Mm. I think that is also part of being a creative genius, is that you create a lot of stuff and you don't have to hold on to it all. You know, some of your creations are not helpful. I'm telling myself. Not all of your creations are helpful, and you can let them go. Hmm, that's absolutely true. I know even like if I'm making a garment, I might even do extra bits so I can just pick the best bits. I'm doing about like say pockets or something that that you have to get quite you want to get really perfect. Hmm. Do some practice runs and stuff. Yeah, and do that in life. You don't have to keep it all. Don't have to keep all the scraps of fabric. Hmm. Feel like I'm getting a bit rambly on that. So look and release. I just try the idea on. I think I have been trying the idea on. It actually is really huge. I thought it was just a little thing, but it might be a really big thing. Mm. And it might be harder too, depending on what it is. You can probably do it quite easily with little stuff. And then the big stuff. Yeah, nah, we're keeping the big fish. Uh, even if we don't like it, we're going to keep the big fish. Get our photo taken. I've never had my photo taken with a fish, but people do. Mm, keeping the big stuff. So we're only going to really look and release with the little things. I'll be interested to see when I look back at this one if I came up with anything or not. Oh well. there's the idea. Look and release and see if it's helpful to you or not. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.